I have written many songs for Shekhar Ravjiani. Sufi, folk music, गज़ल्स, ये सारे जॉनरास तो रहने ही वाले. तो कहीं ना कहीं वो लाड़की इज दैट काइंड ऑफ सॉन्ग जो अपनी दुखती रग पे हाथ रखता है. While writing also I was crying, say some R&B track. तो अगर उसको मैं तबला ढोलक के साथ अगर हाउ इट विल साउंड, मेरे लिरिक्स उस पे कैसे लगेंगे. हो पहली आंबली ने पीपड़ी रे जो शेतारी वाट रे भेड़ा मड़ी कर शो में फरियाद. हाय, मैं हूँ प्रिया सरैया और आप मुझे सुन रहे हैं रेडियो सिटी फ्रीडम पे. मारी देख रे तूने खम्मा घड़ी मारी लाड़.
2020 was the year where at least I can watch for myself, where I started consuming a lot more independent music. I used to consume it, but I think the radar just went 2 times high. And it's just not me, but there were many people who started to consume a lot of independent music. There were concerts that were happening virtually online and everything. People went beyond the mainstream names of the independent industry. Do you think that has also helped musicians like yourself to connect deeper with the audience?
Yes, definitely. I am yet to connect with my audience, but whatever songs I have written so far in independent space, I have written many songs for Shekhar Ravjiani. He started his own label, Garud Music, and I have been privileged to work with him, write for him a couple of songs that he released. And I think it's important to be consistent. I'm not yet consistent, so that consistency will get you your audience.
Sure.
I feel.
Sure. You know, these days it's a trend that when you make a music video, for an independent song especially, be it any big singer or somebody who's just coming out, they have this notion that it has to be a glorious, glamorous one with maybe a beachy location or a majestic mountain locations with a long dress flowing, which is totally uncomfortable for the leading lady if there's one.
Correct.
Or there has to be a slow motion walk in it. Do you think that has overpowered the actual focus
music,
on the music, on the song, on the lyrics itself?
I think that trend is changing now.
Okay.
Yes, ये होता था पहले. I do agree. अभी भी हो रहा है, ऐसा नहीं है. But the amount of such videos have declined, over the period of time. And I think now people are also shifting to lyrical videos.
Right.
So I think lyrical videos are doing really great.
Sure.
Where you actually get to read what the singer is singing and you can sing along.
Sure.
I think the trend is changing now.
Right. Wonderful. What's on your playlist? I mean, when you hop on the car, you said that you like a lot of hip hop, Punjabi music. But if there are some songs from your independent space, if I may add, what are some songs that you can always listen to on loop?
मेरा ना बहुत भेलपुरी है playlist, because it depends on my mood. मतलब from Abhi Prak to AP Dhillon to इंग्लिश जो आर्टिस्ट है, अडेल टू, मैं सब कुछ सुनती हूँ. एक तो आई लाइक टू नो द ट्रेंड, व्हाट इज वर्किंग, व्हाट्स नॉट वर्किंग. एट द सेम टाइम सूफी, फोक म्यूजिक, गज़ल्स, ये सारे जॉनरास तो रहने ही वाले. ये तो कभी चेंज नहीं होंगे.
राइट.
R&B, hip hop, EDM. So I stay connected with all the genres, and I also keep experimenting. If I'm writing something, I also keep experimenting. कि अगर if I'm working on say some R&B track, तो अगर उसको मैं तबला ढोलक के साथ अगर हाउ इट विल साउंड, मेरे लिरिक्स उस पे कैसे लगेंगे. सो या आई लाइक टू लर्न अबाउट ऑल दीज थिंग्स.
क्वाइट अ भेलपुरी R&B with tabla dholak. It'd be interesting to listen. I also wanted to touch on this aspect that platforms like ourselves, say Radio City Freedom or Coke Studio for that matter, who is actually promoting a lot of folk artists and giving you the liberty to create music the way you want or reach out to your audiences with some incredible music.
Correct.
You've worked on Coke Studio yourself, and for people who don't know, she's written the very popular song Laadli. I also have some complaints about that, like we were discussing before, but I will come to that. But how essential you think these platforms are in today's date for people to have that additional push, bring in the marketing aspect to it, like you mentioned, and also only be authentic to this space?
See, Coke Studio has been doing some great music, and there was a time when nobody knew our folk singers.
Right.
Be it Gujarati, Rajasthani, there's so much of Sindhi folk, Maharashtrian, Sangeet is there. Because of the help of such shows, I think now the youngsters have started taking interest in the folk music. So I think it has been really the trendsetter. And as I said, folk to kabhi matlab jaane nahi wala hai.
Of course
it's in our roots.
Of course.
As Indians, we have grown up, listening to our dadi dada, nani nana
That's
singing,
the beauty of Indian culture.
and we have song for every occasion.
Sure.
So wo these platforms have really helped the folk singers.
Lovely. I want to come back to the thing that we were discussing off camera. I have some serious complaints with you about Laadli. You've made me cry. I just got married in December and you've made me, not just me, but many brides like me cry. Tell us something about the process of writing that song. Any anecdote that you could remember from that thing?
Laadli,
Because it went on to become a sensation, right?
Yes. Laadli, till date, whenever we perform Laadli on stage, we cry. Because वो एक क्या बोलते हैं उसमें I think we take our parents too lightly and for granted. And when you listen to these type of songs, that's when you realize how much love you have within you for your parents and your family. तो कहीं ना कहीं वो लाड़की is that kind of song जो अपनी दुखती रग पे हाथ रखता है.
This is not the AC, but it's goosebumps as she's speaking. But yes.
Yeah. तो पर वो लड़की when I was writing, मेरी तभी recently शादी हुई थी जब when we were working on a Coke Studio project, and Jigar actually came up with this idea कि let's have Tanishka sing बच्चे का part, and then let's have Rekha ji, and then I suggested कि I knew Kirtidan Gadvi पहले से, I used to perform with him. So I introduced Kirti bhai to Sachin and Jigar, and जब वो एक combination बना ना, तो उसके बाद lyrics लिखे गए. We decided the singers first, and then the lyrics came in place, and it was magical. While writing also I was crying, while composing Sachin was crying, Jigar तो ठीक है, उसको he was more focused in the production of the song, and while singing on the set, while shooting on the set, cameraman से लेके हर कोई रो रहा था. Rekha ji also, when she came to dub the song, she had like full वो choke हो गए थे, वो भी नहीं गा पा रहे थे. तो तभी से हमको ये एक आइडिया आ गया था कि this song is magic, and if it can make us cry, I'm like, we were sure कि ये सबके दिल को छुएगा ये गाना.
That was one of the songs that was used, or that is still being used in a lot of reels, in a lot of videos, especially the wedding videos and everything like that. What do you feel like? Do you feel a sense of pride when you see such things being not commercialized but being accepted widely by the audience?
Yes, definitely. लाड़की करने के टाइम पे ना Coke Studio actually wanted us to make a Punjabi song.
Okay.
And Sachin and Jigar were like, this is a big platform and where we can promote our mother tongue, तो why not? We want to do Gujarati song. और हमको बहुत time लग गया to convince them that Gujarati, because they were not confident कि उतनी audience सुनेगी नहीं शायद, तो बहुत टाइम लगा कन्विंस करने के लिए कि हमको करने दो गुजराती, we want to do Gujarati music.
Right.
Yeah, it was a long battle, but now when we see, we are so happy and we are so glad that Gujarati audience ने actually उस गाने को सर आँखों पे बिठाया.
Absolutely. If you don't mind, please 2 lines from this song. We have water already at our disposal.
Okay, so this one is for my Gujarati listeners. Ore ore pare vada tu kale udi jaaj re mari hatu rahi jaane aaj ni raat. आंबली ने पीपड़ी रे हो पहली आंबली ने पीपड़ी रे जोशे तारी वाट रे भेड़ा मड़ी करशों अमे फरियाद कि मारी लाडकी तूने खम्मा घणी मारी दीकरी तूने खम्मा घणी मारी लाडकी रे है नानकड़ी फरी झाली ले मारो हाथ तू झाली ले मारो हाथ.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry, this is very emotional for me, but
Yeah.
it is brilliant how music can connect to your soul.
Yes.
How artists can connect to, how listeners can connect to artists'
Yeah,
soul.
yeah.
Thank you so much for this.
Thank you. My pleasure.
I would just let you go with one last question. What do you think the industry will be in the next 5 years? And I'm talking about the independent industry. So where do you see your independent industry going in another 5 years?
I don't know. I can't predict. But I can only say how I would like it to be.
Sure.
I would like more and more artists staying true to and staying honest to what they've been doing. You know, कि ये ट्रेंड में चल रहा है तो ऐसा गाना बनाए, वो ना करके हमको क्या अच्छा लगता है, हमको what inspires you, give us that. As I'm talking about as a listener.
Sure.
You know, so I would like to say कि जितने भी artists हैं, just stay true to your music and give us honest and pure music, because that will create magic.
That is so lovely. Authenticity always connects,
Yes.
no matter what.
Yes.
Any message to your fans about your upcoming season for Warsaw?
Give lots and lots of love to Warsaw season 2. As I said कि उसमें ऐसे कोई नया कुछ भी नहीं है. These are the songs which you know, which will connect with you and बस यार जो भी है सुनो, गुजराती म्यूजिक सुनो, परफॉर्म करो, गिटार लेके गर्लफ्रेंड के लिए गाना गाओ, सब करो पर गुजराती में करो.
How sweet, how sweet. This was our artist of the month, Priya Saraiya, and we had a blast knowing her. I hope you did too. For more such content, stay tuned because we have so much more coming for you. Till then, sign off. Bye.